I'm going to explain this to you. But when you're on the day of judgment, you're going to know the truth of the fact that you trusted someone that fabricated lies. No. You trusted in a story that was written by someone who lied about Jesus. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I don't believe that.
Oh, yeah, you don't believe that? No. You don't believe that now. You don't believe that now.
That's your
But
opinion.
like, no, it's not my opinion. Because if you don't
The Bible doesn't say that.
no. If you reject Muhammad peace be upon him, then you're not following Jesus.
But I can say that
Simple.
if you are rejecting Jesus, you're not following Jesus.
Hello.
I mean, I can say that with you. If you're
The one from the one who came from the inhabitants of Qadar, who has the altar, the Nabi of Qadar. Okay,
Can you read it for us?
Genesis
And explain
25.
it for us.
Okay, go to Genesis 25.
Oh, I thought it was 42.
Well, we're going to start from the beginning because you want to know who Nabi of Qadar is.
Okay,
You don't know who Nabi of
It's
Qadar
fine.
is.
Genesis 25, can unpack it for
Yeah,
us?
Genesis 25 talks about Ishmael.
I don't really know this verse, I'm going to learn something.
Yeah. So he's talking
Can you
about.
read it for us?
O Lord, you are my God. That's Allah, innit? I will exalt you, I will praise your name, for you have done wonderful things, plans formed of old, faithful and sure. For you have made the city a heap, the forfeit, the city a ruin. The palace of aliens is a city no more, it will never be rebuilt. Therefore strong peoples will glorify you. Strong people, faith. Cities of ruthless nations will fear you. All nations fear Islam, innit? Muslims, yeah? For you have been... It's God, of course. For you have...
ridiculous.
For you have been a refuge to the poor. A refuge to the needy in their distress. The poor people from Pakistan go there to Mecca. A shelter from the rainstorm and the shade from the heat. When the blast of the ruthless was like a winter rainstorm, the noise of aliens like heat in a dry place. You subdued the heat with the shade of clouds. The song of the ruthless will be stilled. The ruthless. On the mountain, the Lord of hosts will make for all peoples a feast of rich food, a feast of well-matured vines, of rich food filled with marrow, of well-matured wine strained clear. And he will destroy on this mountain the shroud that is cast over all peoples, the sheet that is spread over all nations. He will swallow up death forever. Then the Lord God will wipe away the tears from all faces, and the disgrace of his people will take away from all the earth. From the Lord has spoken, it will be said on that day, Lo, this is our God, we have waited for him, so that he might save us. This is the Lord for whom we have waited. Let us glad and rejoice in his salvation, for the hand of the Lord will rest on this mountain. The Moabites shall be trodden down in their place, as straw is trodden down in dung pit. Through they spread out their hands in the midst of it, as women spread out their hands to swim. Their pride will be laid down despite the struggle of their hands. Oh, this is Isaiah. It's Genesis.
What?
After all that, bro, you read the wrong passage.
We're going to go back to Genesis 25.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Sorry about that then.
I was just about to say, what do you read into that?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
You were saying that passage supports
No, because I'm thinking, where's Ishmael?
Okay, that's fine. Let's go to it.
I'm thinking they've changed it again.
That's fine. Okay, so Genesis 25 is it?
Abraham took another wife whose name was Keturah. She bore him Simran, Joksan, Bedan, Midian, Ishbak and Shor. Joksan was the father of Sheba and Dedan. The sons of Dedan were Ushrum, Yitushim and Lumim. The sons of Midian were Ephah, Hanoch,
Trying to find Muhammad in
Abida,
the Bible and
and
trying to find
Elada.
pork in a
All
halal
these were all
restaurant.
children of Keturah.
Impossible.
Abraham gave all he had to Isaac, but to the sons of
Amigo,
his
you're wasting your time, amigo.
Abraham, no.
With all due respect, we love you, bro, but you waste your time.
Hello.
Okay, sorry. Apologies.
Abraham gave all he had to Isaac, but to the sons of his concubines, Abraham gave gifts while he was still living, and he sent them away from his son Isaac eastwards to the east country. This is Paran, basically. This is the length of Abraham's life, 175 years. Abraham breathed his last and died in a good old age, an old man and full of years, and was gathered to his people. His sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah, in the field of Ephron, son of Zohar the Hittite, east of Mamre. The field that Abraham purchased from the Hittites, there Abraham was buried with his wife Sarah. After the death of Abraham, God blessed his son Isaac, and Isaac settled at Bir Lahai-roi. These are the descendants of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar, the Egyptian Sarah's slave girl, bore to Abraham.
Egyptian.
We know that. We know that. You
Not
know
Arabian
that.
though.
Hello. There's the
It's very clear.
Ishmaelite, Ishmael, gave birth to the Arabs. Yeah.
Yeah, but the covenant was with Isaac, not Ishmael though.
No, with both.
But Jacob.
No, with both. These are the names of his sons' birth. Nebiot, the first son of Ishmael, and Qadar. Yeah? And Qadar, yeah? So, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a descendant of Qadar. Yeah? So, now we're going to go to Isaiah 42.
Isaiah, man.
Okay.
Yeah? Isaiah 42.
So Muhammad is prophesying on Isaiah 42, you say?
Yes.
Let's see if it's true, bro. Because
Isaiah-
trying to find Muhammad in
Isaiah
the
42, sorry.
Old Testament is like trying to
Here
find
is my
pork in the
servant.
Hilarious.
Please. Yeah? Here is my servant whom I uphold. My servant who I uphold, God is saying, yeah? My chosen in whom my soul delights. This is Shiloh, yeah, who's from the Arabs. Yeah? I have put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth, that's Angel Gabriel, yeah? Who will bring forth justice to the nations, yeah? He will not cry or lift up his voice, or make it heard in the street. A bruised reed he will not break. A dimly burning wick he will not quench. He will faithfully bring forth justice. He will not grow faint or be crushed until he's established justice on the earth, and the coastlines wait for his teaching. Thus says God the Lord, who created the heavens and stretched them out, who spread out the earth and what comes from it, who gives breath to the people upon it and spirit to those who walk in it. I am the Lord, I have called you into righteousness, I have taken you by the hand and kept you. I have given you a covenant to the people, a light to the nations, to open the eyes that are blind, to bring out the prisoners from the dungeon, from the prisons those who sit in darkness. I am the Lord, that is my name, my glory I give to no other, nor praise not to idols. So the former things have come to pass, and new things I have declared before the spring forth. I tell you of them. Sing to the Lord a new song, his praise from the end of the earth. Let the sea roar and all that fills out the coastline inhabitants. Let the desert and its towns lift upon their voice. The villages that Qadar inhabits. Let the inhabitants of Sila sing joy. Let them shout from the tops of the mountains. Shouting from the tops of the
And
mountains.
it's the servant Muhammad then?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling us?
Yes.
The servant
Yes.
Muhammad.
And you go to Isaiah 60, then you're going to go to...
Let her reply.
Listen, so verse 18 of the
new
same
song.
chapter 42.
Yeah.
Listen, you that are deaf and you that are blind,
Yeah.
look up and see.
Yeah.
Who is blind but my servant, or deaf like my messenger
Yeah.
whom I send?
Yeah.
Who is blind like my dedicated one, or blind like the servant of the Lord? He sees many things but does not observe them. His ears are open but he does not hear. The Lord was pleased for the sake of his righteousness, that is the Lord's righteousness, to magnify his teaching and make it glorious. But this is a people robbed and plundered, all of them are trapped in holes and hidden in prisons. So I'm wondering, if the servant being blind and deaf, seeing many things, not observing them, is that a good description to have?
Hello.
No, but ask this question though.
Hello. The high priest rejected Jesus and Muhammad, peace be upon him. Right? They hate Jesus? Right? If you talk about Jesus, the Messiah, they hate him, innit?
But you
Right?
deviated the
I know.
This
Listen.
is the servant being
Listen.
blind and deaf.
Listen.
He's not being understanding.
No. Blind and deaf means they're trying to tarnish his reputation.
So the
Covering
prophet's
the truth.
tarnishing Muhammad.
No. The Jews who are writing, the Jews who got this book, who have rejected Jesus and Shiloh, Muhammad, peace be upon him. Like they hate Jesus, they also, if Jesus was an Israelite, think about it, and they rejected it.
No, not everyone rejected it.
I'm talking about from the Jews. I'm talking
Yeah,
about...
yeah,
not everyone, though.
Not
Not
everyone.
The
Jews also did follow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not that message. They were wiped out. Yeah?
No, they weren't wiped out. No, they weren't wiped
Immediate
out.
followers were
the Nazarenes who followed him as
No,
a
but I'm
prophet
saying
and the Messiah.
his immediate followers were Israelites.
Yeah, but they weren't Christians. They were called Nazarenes. Yeah,
They were a mixture, Gentiles and Jews.
No.
Sorry, I digress.
Okay,
Yep.
now when it comes down to it, like this is what's happening with the Jews tarnishing their reputation.
So we're accepting
of-
some and rejecting others, yeah?
No. Huh? No, they're trying to tarnish his reputation.
Okay, but,
No,
but effectively,
are we-
if you go
whether
to
it's
his-
valid
are we reading
or
that
not,
literally
to
or not?
clarify
I mean,
for the video, we're
well-
accepting some and rejecting others,
So,
right?
yes.
Well, God said a new song shall be played, didn't it? God is saying
No,
something.
no, but I'm saying about this verse, we're taking that
Yeah.
literally him being blind and therefore.
No, not literally.
Oh, but you're
Well, I
taking
think
that
it's
part
saying
literally.
he's
No.
you know, stopping
No,
and realising
no,
what's going on.
exactly.
It's
So-
spiritual
No,
indictment
when it
on
comes
him.
down,
Yes.
when it comes down to, you have to know what God means when He's reading it, innit? When you go to Isaiah, so why do we have the light? If you go now, you go to Isaiah 6.
Can we just, before we move on, actually,
No, we're carrying with
Okay,
Nebi
okay,
of
but that's
Qadr,
fine,
right? It's Nebi of
but
Qadr.
actually, before we go there, I do want to actually just address your interpretation of this bit about Kedar. Can I
Yeah.
give my interpretation, or do you want to finish with yours
Yeah,
first?
yeah.
Come to mine later.
Okay, you go to Isaiah 60.
Okay.
Normally in King James Version it's called the glory of Zion. Obviously they took that off here, yeah? It's not here, but in King James it's called the glory of Zion.
Okay, anyways,
Yeah?
so
Yeah? Zion, you know where Zion is, innit?
let's just
Okay,
let's do
yeah,
this.
okay,
Yep.
yeah, sure. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. For darkness shall cover the earth, the dark ages, and then Islam came. Yeah, darkness shall cover the earth, and it's fact. Yeah, and thick darkness the people, but the Lord will arise upon you, and His glory will appear over you. Nations shall come upon to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. Lift up your eyes and look around. They all gather together. They come to you. Your sons shall come from far away, and your daughters shall be carried on their nurses' arms. Then you shall see and be radiant. You'll be purified, yeah, from sin in the pilgrimage. Your heart shall thrill and rejoice, because the abundance of the sea shall be brought to you. The wealth of the nations shall come to you. A multitude of camels shall cover you. The young camels of Medion and Ephah. All sons from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and franchise. This is to God, yeah? They shall bring to God, yeah? All shall proclaim the praise of the Lord.
I don't think it's to God, actually, so I think it's the Israelites.
No,
That's the Israelites.
It is actually the Israelites, yeah.
No, well, that's what they want to say. The writers.
No, that is. That's a fact.
Sorry, can I say, how do you know the intentions of the writers?
Because the pilgrimage, ram offerings are not offered to Israelites.
without
The
reading
ram
in
offerings
Islam
are
into
offered.
this.
No,
Yeah,
the
okay.
Abrahamic covenant. Or was it to God?
Is
But
God
let's
being
look
told
at-
to look up? Lift up your eyes and
Yeah.
look around. They all gather together.
Yeah.
They come to you. Is God the one being addressed? And
They
are
come
saying,
to you,
are
yeah.
they saying to God,
To look
lift
up.
up your eyes
Yeah.
and look around?
No,
Surely that makes
lift
much more
up
sense
your
than
eyes
Israel.
and look around. They all gather together. They come to you. Yeah.
So is that God or is that
Is God, you're telling God,
Yeah.
hey God, lift up your eyes. That's how
No,
it's
no,
on
no,
in
no.
Old
We're
Testament.
not, it's saying to us to lift up our eyes.
No,
Yeah?
no, but it's the same thing. Imperative,
come- yeah.
imperative second person or whatever.
Yeah.
You lift up your eyes and look around. They all come together. They come to you. The you there is
Okay.
the same as the imperative.
Okay.
So are you saying to God, as a Muslim, hey God, Allah, lift up your eyes and look around?
Not
That
to
sounds
God.
ridiculous.
It's telling to us.
So it's the
Like-
Israelites then?
No, lift up your eyes and they look around. They all gather together. They come to you. Yeah. That's talking to the Israelites.
Oh, so the Israelites.
Israelites there. That's
Yeah.
one for the Israelites
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, okay. Now listen.
Now you
A
got it, now you
a
got it,
multitude
finally.
of camels. No, a multitude of camels shall cover the young. A multitude
Shall
of
cover
camels
you,
shall cover
the
you.
Israelites, yeah.
Yeah. No. The young camels of Medion and Ephah. All those from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and franchise and shall proclaim the praise of the Lord. All the flocks of Qadar.
Yeah.
There shall be gathered to you. The rounds of Nebiov shall minister to you.
Absolutely.
Originally it's for God, not for them, yeah? Because they're changing things here, yeah? They shall be acceptable on my altar, and I will glorify my glorious house. Who are these that...
Hold on. When God wants to say the sacrifice is to me, He's perfectly capable of doing it. He says, on my altar. He can make
you don't
decisions
have-
between you and I when
Hello.
He wants to. But
This
anyway,
is-
that's another issue.
Yeah, this is not from God. These are man writing, yeah? When you think about it. They don't have the Torah of Moses, yeah? Yeah? Who are those? Who are these?
Quran says they do.
Listen. No, the Quran doesn't. Who are these that fly like a cloud and like doves to their windows? From the coastline shall wait for me. The ships of Tarish first to bring your children far away. There's silver and gold with them for the name of the Lord your God and for the Holy One of Israel, because He has glorified you. Foreigners shall build up your walls, yeah? Not foreigners shall build up their walls, yeah? And their kings shall minister to you. For in my wrath I struck you down, but in my favor I have the mercy on you. Your gates shall always be open, day and night they shall not be shut, yeah? That's the altar of Nebiyyah and Qadr. So the nations shall bring you their wealth, yeah, with their kings led in procession. For the nations and kingdoms they will not serve you, shall perish, those nations shall be utterly laid waste. The glory of Lebanon shall come to you, the cypress, the plane, and the pine to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will glorify where my feet rest. The descendants of those who oppress you shall come bending low to you, and all who despise you shall bow down at your feet. They shall call you to the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. That's Allah, yeah? Whereas
Of
you
the
have,
Lord, it says the Lord there.
yeah, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
The Lord is Jesus, and you don't
No,
believe in Jesus.
no,
Yeah.
the Lord is Allah. The Lord is God.
I love.
The Lord is Allah.
We'll leave that for now. We'll leave
Yeah?
that for now.
So, yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
What's your point
So,
in this verse?
The altars made beautiful, and its
what I'm saying,
gates
this
are
is
open
confusing.
night and day, never shut for worship. Yeah?
keep on
So,
praying for me, bro.
the one in Jerusalem is not open 24/7.
This is apocalyptic. This is about
Yeah,
the world. This is
No.
That's how it's been read. Yeah, so
It's talking about when Shiloh came. Shiloh came, they inhabit the new song.
Where's Shiloh?
No, Shiloh, Genesis 49.
Where's
no, but we're looking at this
In
passage. That's how
Daniel
you.
2:44 is there as well. Daniel 2:44, the Lord shines forth. The Lord comes with a military campaign to establish the kingdom of God on earth. Yeah?
But in
So-
this verse, that's what we're trying to look
Yeah,
at.
on here, Nebiyyah and Qadr, yeah, and their ram offerings, yeah. You don't show me Nebiyyah and Qadr. Who are Nebiyyah and Qadr today? You know them?
But this is understood as apocalyptic. Like
It's not apocalyptic.
And it's not talking about the dominance of
it's
the
not
Muslims. It's saying that the Muslims,
it's
that
not-
these territories will come to the Israelites. The
No,
Israelites are still
no.
the supreme people
This
of
is
God.
the mistake of mankind. No one's supposed to.
well, then, yeah.
People are not supposed to come to the people. They got to come to God. To single out God as one. Monotheism. Yeah, monotheism. And the only place that's open 24/7, 365 days a year, is the
That's
Kaaba.
Wait, so you say this is mistaken? I'm trying to understand.
We're saying basically like.
So they made a mistake here. They
No,
did it in that
no. We're saying what they've done is they're trying to cover the truth of that altar, that main altar.
But then why are you building
That
a case of this then for yourself?
Why? Because we'll understand it properly according to prophecy.
Do you think that's going to be persuasive to us?
do you understand me?
We don't hold your authoritative interpretation that you're taking.
Okay.
Exactly.
We don't. At the end of the day, the European people or the people they've converted all over the world, we don't care what they think. The people from that region, they know the truth anyway. What's going to happen? The majority of the people of that land are Muslim, yeah, and they've accepted Muhammad peace be upon him, yeah. 90 million in Egypt. The majority. No. From the time of when Muhammad was sent, when Umar bin Khattab went to Mecca, went to Palestine, yeah, the monks gave him the keys to him. Prophecy has been fulfilled. We dashed out the Romans, the Byzantine Roman Empire that ruled that land, yeah, and the prophecy they were waiting for is that the Romans will be leaving, innit? And Umar bin Khattab followed who? Shiloh.
Let me bring my 2 cents into this conversation. If Muhammad was supposed to bring the strictest form of monotheism, why did he embrace pagan practices, i.e., circling around the Kaaba? He even kept the Kaaba.
That's an
That's
interesting
not
question.
pagan.
Should we leave that for now? It's a bit different.
Yeah, all right.
Another time.
But it's true what you're
It's not
saying.
pagan. It's not
Interesting
pagan.
point.
It's not pagan.
No,
Whatever
it
was
is.
from
It's
Ishmael
true what you're
authentic,
saying.
whatever was from Ishmael and authentic, he kept it. Whatever was paganism, he threw it away.
So the Kaaba wasn't pagan, okay.
Yeah,
And they still worship.
Let's worship now.
They still
So you're
kiss the
saying
black
some
sun.
And the black
They
sun.
still go around.
Nonsense.
no, we're just saying you have to be careful. When you're reading the past scriptures, there's systematic corruption being done by the high priest and by the Roman pagans.
But then
prove that's what
again,
we don't believe in.
I've said
Okay,
to you that you need to give me historical
Okay.
evidence that supports that.
There's supposed to be one religion, one way, the way. You have two religions. I'm leaving Islam out.
But we're saying that
you got
Judaism
two
is
religions.
Yeah, we would say there
Sorry,
is one way.
No,
Sorry,
no,
the same way you
no,
reject
no. Okay.
we reject the
Oh,
others.
no, the thing is, both of you got wrongs and rights in your religion. Because Jesus said you have to keep the commandments to attain
We
salvation.
discussed that earlier.
Yeah?
You never got back to play rock.
No, the Jews, they keep the commandments like Jesus kept the commandments, yeah? But they rejected the
You
Messiah.
didn't address my points about oaths and divorce. You did not respond to my points about oaths, divorce, and play rock. Until you do, I don't think you can make that point.
Why can't I make that?
Because you have not refuted my
About divorce.
rebuttal of your
But there's no divorce. Do you have divorce in the New Testament?
Sorry?
Do you have divorce in the New Testament?
So in Matthew's Gospel, Jesus, so in the Old Testament, divorce generally it is allowed. But Jesus is saying he's much stricter than the Old Testament law. He changes the policy of the Old Testament law. He says no divorces with one exception, adultery. In the Old Testament, it's either permitted or actually mandated to swear oaths. Jesus says no oaths. Jesus literally, strictly, Jesus teaches something actually different from the literal meaning of the Old Testament law. Why? We would say plerotto is about fulfillment, bringing to true meaning. Okay? So until you address that,
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, look, at the end of the day, Islam is here, yeah? It didn't just...
And Judaism, and Buddhism, and Hinduism.
In the reality, the way became two ways, and it's come back to one way. Also, the prophecy,
One way.
In your opinion.
the promise of Abraham, it's not my opinion, it's prophecy. Abraham's fulfillment and Moses. Abraham's fulfillment.
Abraham was against paganism, my friend.
Yeah, we know.
And Moses.
Yeah.
So how come you practice pagan practices?
We don't. Ishmael.
You do practice pagan practices.
No, we don't.
We do.
No, we
You do.
don't.
Circling the Kaaba is a pagan practice.
Around the Kaaba.
Kissing the black stone is a pagan practice.
Paganism, right?
Praying towards Mecca is a pagan practice.
Every year.
Anyway,
Sorry, I just needed to give you some spiritual blows. Sorry, Uncle.
Point of Makkah is a direct north.
Sure.
They directly bring Makkah, that's the holy shrine.
Was that pagan in origin?
No, they formed it into about worshipping idols and all that.
Uncle, you need to read Islamic history, because Islamic history will show you that it was already practiced before Muhammad became a prophet. So circling the Kaaba, kissing the black stone, praying towards the Kaaba, all of that.
They lost all religion. It's all the same religion from day to day. Okay, and they changed it. Okay, but he came to say, this is Abraham's house. You built. God gave you to build. Abraham.
Yeah, there's no evidence for that though. There's no evidence that Abraham built the Kaaba though. Show me the evidence, Uncle, and I'll research it.
I'm not a...
Come on.
This guy.
There's no evidence, Uncle.
You know how far it is? Mecca's down here and all the way.
Christians will say the same thing with
He's
Abraham.
got it all
They will
wrong.
say
He's got it
the promise
all wrong.
was that the blessings were to go to all nations, and once Jesus achieved what he did,
But
and then we look at Matthew 28, where he did actually say go into all nations. So that fulfillment is there in the same way you're saying for your religion.
So in Genesis 15, he showed Abraham the land his offspring will inherit. Yeah. Ishmael fulfilled that. The inhabitants of Ishmael fulfilled that prophecy. Deuteronomy 34, God is showing the Israelites where they're going to, the land they're going to inherit, which is when he showed Moses in Deuteronomy 34, which is from the land of Canaan. Yeah. But the person who rules all this land is the first son Ishmael, from Ishmael, because Deuteronomy 21, the first son gets a double portion of the inheritance, which is why the majority of the people of that land follow the Ishmaelite prophet according to the law of the so-called Old Testament. So Abraham's promise was fulfilled 638 AD. Yeah, when all that land was taken over by the Muslims, yeah, that land, Abraham's promise was fulfilled, the covenant that God made with him, the promise, yeah. And the one with Moses, that land, no one rules that land, whether they're Arab or Jew that live there. Yeah, the first son of Ishmael, Islam rules all that land, and the Arabs and the Jews who live in Canaan, in Israel, Palestine, have to be ruled according to that caliphate. Which is why you got some Jews.
Yeah, I think just to sort of establish a point, I think we're always going to have issues of going around in circles, because if we then bring stuff to you from the Bible which are actually supporting that isn't correct, you're then going to say that it's unreliable, because you're trying to build a case now.
Yeah. Well, I'm following your religion. You guys got
No,
two
but it's not
religions.
that. No, because what you're doing,
You guys got Judaism.
what you're doing.
Judaism and Christianity.
No, but we don't hold to Judaism. So,
So both of you got wrongs and rights.
But we don't believe we do. We believe we're right. We
You
don't take
accept
our
the
wrongs.
Messiah. You accept the Messiah, but you break the commandments. Yeah?
We don't believe we break the commandments.
Well,
We believe you break the
are
commandments.
you circumcised? Are you circumcised?
We don't believe we need to be.
Okay.
We don't need to be.
Are you better than Jesus? Are you better than Jesus?
Questions that are we better than
Yeah, no, it's all red herrings, bro.
Jesus was circumcised.
Accept Jesus, bro.
No,
Accept Jesus, bro. You have to.
No.
Your only way to salvation, bro. That's the bottom line.
Jesus was circumcised. Jews are circumcised, yeah? You accept the Messiah, but you break the commandments. The Jews, they keep the commandments. They're right, keeping the commandments. But they don't. They reject the Messiah. No. There's no Old Testament and New Testament.
back to that issue of fulfillment. Because we would say it has been fulfilled.
Okay.
And so
the
now it's gone out
fulfillment,
to all nations.
the fulfillment was the chosen people have to follow the law, and the ones that are not chosen can do what they like. When it comes down to, you say fulfillment.
What do you mean do what they like?
You say fulfillment of the law is the Abrahamic covenant being undermined and shunned. Yeah?
Abrahamic covenant.
The covenant of Abraham, the circumcision Abraham had to go through Yeah.
That's
he
not Old Covenant,
circumcised
though.
himself. It's not Old.
Old Covenant.
That's
We don't
for
follow
what-
the Old Testament.
Yeah,
Can I show you a verse from Jeremiah?
the good news was for the law to be universal.
Jeremiah
Abrahamic
31,
covenant.
31.
I really want
The days are surely coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah.
Listen,
It
bro.
will not be like the covenant that I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. A covenant that they broke, though I was their husband, says the Lord.
Exactly.
But this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days,
Jeremiah
says the Lord.
31, yeah?
31. I will
Okay.
put my laws in
Listen,
them,
listen, brother. Listen.
and I will write it on their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. No longer shall they teach
You've
one
changed a
another.
lot of things, Chris.
There we go.
They changed. He says he's been
The
changed.
Hebrew one.
He says he's been changed.
Summarize what this verse is saying. This verse is saying explicitly, there will be a new covenant. It will be different from the covenant before. What is different about it? It will be internal. The law will be written on their hearts, and they will seek the Lord their God.
That's the Muslims.
Well, you were saying
But we
the
were saying to
Christians,
Christians.
but that's
Okay,
like the New
recite,
Testament.
recite to me the Bible by heart from the beginning
Why
to
do
the
we
end.
need to?
Yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to.
You told me.
We don't need to.
You told me in your heart.
We don't need to. We don't need to, bro.
No.
We don't need to be
Listen,
saved.
you said you love God and you got God's word, yeah?
That doesn't make sense. Sorry.
No.
Everybody's got different
It'll
laws.
be in- It'll be in the hearts of you.
What,
yeah?
the
Everyone's
law?
got different
So it's the whole Bible law then? So
Are you,
you'll have to
but you're
recite.
breaking the law. You're not fulfilling the law.
How are we
Just
breaking the law?
something. Okay. Anyways,
You're not following the
We're under the
Abrahamic.
law.
You're not. Well, Jesus was under the law, and the good news
We're not
was
under
to
the
be.
law.
That's it.
The good news was it to be made universal, not done away with.
That's it. So can we then establish from this verse that there has been a new covenant?
The new covenant was got to do with Ishmael.
Wait, so we have a new covenant?
Yeah,
before
but
that we didn't.
the new covenant ain't doing away with the covenant of Abraham. It's the same covenant, same
Didn't
religion.
you just say it won't be like one of the old?
Okay, Jeremiah, that's in the New Testament, yeah?
No, Old Testament.
Old Testament, yeah, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 31, 31.
Okay, what I'm going to do is because I'm going to go to the Hebrew and see what the Hebrew says because what you've done, when it came down to Isaiah, look,
Bring out
when
your
it came-
Quran and see
when-
what it
when-
says.
when it came down to Isaiah,
your Quran and see what it
when it
says.
came down to Isaiah,
I want to see what it
when it came down to Isaiah 53, when it came down to Isaiah 53, when it talks about Isaiah 53, when it talks about Emmanuel being the second or first son of Messiah, it says a son to
Bring
you.
out your Quran.
I will. Listen. Isaiah, in Isaiah, I know. Look, in Isaiah, it says, look, in Isaiah, no, in
Sorry, you
Isaiah.
were saying you were going to the
Hello,
Hebrew,
hello.
so can we do
Yeah,
that?
Bring out your Quran.
hello, let me talk, yeah? In Isaiah, he says Emmanuel is the second or first son of Ishmael, yeah? It says, to you a son has been born, yeah? Has been born. Not will be born in the future. And the Christians, they want Emmanuel to be Jesus. Emmanuel is Emmanuel. It means God is with us.
Yes.
Means not literally, God is with us means he's got my back. God's on my side. God is with us means he's on my
No, it
side.
doesn't.
Yes, that's what it means.
To you,
Emmanuel is
that's your spin.
Emmanuel is the second or
That's
first son
incorrect.
of Ishmael. If I go to the Hebrew translation of Isaiah,
Can we go back to this verse? That's what we're trying to do.
that's what I'm saying.
Do you want the Hebrew this verse?
I'm
Let's
saying
bring up the Hebrew.
if I want to go to Jeremiah, I'm not
Let's
going
go
to.
to the Hebrew.
When you've changed past tense to future tense for Isaiah, there's a lot of things you've changed when you're showing.
Did
Old
you want to
Testament.
read the Hebrew?
I'll go to the
Jeremiah
Hebrew.
31?
We're looking at this
Do you want to read
verse,
the Hebrew
so
of
we're not
Jeremiah 31?
Yeah.
Was that what you were asking
Yeah,
for?
yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
My Hebrew's not perfect. I'll do the
I
best
got,
I can.
I got the Hebrew.
Okay, cool. I'll read it in Hebrew first, and then I'll try it in English. All right. I've
No,
not done
let's
Hebrew.
compare. Why don't we compare?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. In fact, actually, that makes my life much easier to translate. Okay. All right. So while he's looking for that, I'll try and read it in Hebrew. It's been a while. Hinei yamim ba'im no'um Adonai וקראתי את בית ישראל ואת בית יהודה ברית חדשה.
Arabic like
So,
Semitic,
Hinei.
Hebrew.
Alright, Hinei. So, have 31. If there starts to be a divergence between what I'm saying and what you're saying, shout it.
No,
we'll discuss it.
go with the. Why don't
So,
you go to the English?
I'm reading the Hebrew. No, you wanted the Hebrew.
Yeah, this is the Hebrew, but just go straight to the English of the
You
Hebrew.
wanted the Hebrew. Well, that's what we
this
had.
is it.
We
No,
got
I'm saying,
This is English.
I'm saying I've got a Hebrew translation of Jeremiah and the Old Testament.
Well, this is the
This
translation.
is actually good,
This
yes?
is Hebrew.
This is
No,
the translation.
but you've changed things from.
Oh.
Yes, I've
Wait,
spoken.
one second.
There's Jews that will tell you. If I go to
Do you
a
want to
Jew,
read the English?
if I go
or do
to
you
a
want
Jew,
read
tell
the
me about
Hebrew?
Isaiah, who's Emmanuel. If you say Emmanuel is Jesus, they'll say Emmanuel is Emmanuel.
Do you want to look at the English or do you want to look at the Hebrew?
I want to look at the English
So we have the
translation.
Hebrew here.
No, I want to look at the no. I want you to compare the English translation of the Hebrew
That's
one.
here.
No,
That's what we have here.
no. No, the Christians are publishing this, right? I want to go to the Jewish one where they have Jeremiah and you compare it.
Are you for real? Are you for real, bro?
Yes, obviously, because
Are you for real?
Because you've changed to them, Emmanuel is Emmanuel.
Do you have
yeah?
access to that?
So what are you going to find?
Do you have one with you?
I've got, you know what? I've got the book at home, innit? Like the Jewish version of it. Like, innit?
What?
If you can go to a Jewish text of it, that's in Hebrew from the Jewish source.
But can I
And
just
you
say something?
compare it to Job.
I think your methodology is not actually coherent or consistent. 1 second, because you were using this translation to support your point. But then when we find something in this translation that does not support your point, you say it's corrupt or it's not correct.
No,
So circular reasoning,
listen,
bro.
Okay, do we want the translation? Do we want a Jewish translation? Okay, so I want a translation from the complete Jewish Bible. Here, the days are coming, says Adonai, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Yehuda. It will not be like the covenant. Sorry, English. How about I read a verse, you read a verse?
Yeah.
Cool. So, here. So, 31, In the Hebrew text it's actually 30, but 30. So I'll do a verse each. Here, the days are coming, says Adonai, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Yehuda. Can you read yours, please?
It will not be like the covenant.
Sorry, no, 31.
Oh, 31. The days are
coming.
surely coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah.
Okay, so that's exactly the same so far.
Exactly
It
the
will
same.
not exactly the same. It will not be like the covenant I made with their fathers on the day I took them by their hand and brought them out of the land of Egypt. Because they, no, I'm reading a verse. Because they, for their part, violated my covenant, even though I, for my part, was a husband to them, says Adonai.
Wait.
And I know
It will not be like the covenant that I made with
corruption.
It will not be like the covenant that I made with their ancestors.
And I know where the corruption is.
We're just going to do this first.
When I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, the covenant that they broke, though I was their husband.
Exactly
And
the
I'll know,
same.
and I'll know where the corruption is.
You want to do
Oh my God.
Okay,
What's the
I'll
corruption?
show you
bro?
where the corruption is. Yeah? Okay.
What corruption, bro?
The corruption of when they're trying to cut off Ishmael, yeah? Where is it?
31 and 31.
No, where was it when you started?
Yeah, 31 years.
The days are surely coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel. Yeah? This is where the corruption is. Why? It's because you got Islam today, yeah? And you got a person who's from Saddam, yeah? And you have the Abrahamic covenant that has not been done away with.
That's your opinion.
I'm saying it's all politics.
That's your opinion.
That's your
You said a
opinion.
few minutes ago you have some kind of Jewish, some kind of Hebrew source backing you up.
Yeah.
What's that? Do you remember?
Yeah, when it comes down to it, I'm saying like because like there's certain passages like say about Emmanuel, yeah.
Okay.
In Emmanuel, like you're saying, it's talking about Jesus in Isaiah 53, yeah. But they're saying Emmanuel is Emmanuel.
7:14.
Is it 9:6 or is it?
9 is mighty God. 7:14 is Emmanuel. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we're not discussing Emmanuel right now.
No, but yeah. According to the Jews, yeah, it's a prophecy like to you a son has been born, yeah. And
But
to
just
the
stay with this
Christians,
verse.
Isaiah
the Christians are translated. They say.
Stay with this verse.
We're on this.
Yeah.
It sounds
saying
like
it's
you were
corrupt.
saying you had some kind of Jewish Hebrew verse
Yeah,
that backed
yeah.
up your interpretation.
Yeah.
What was
It's
that
called-
verse? What that source?
What?
Where
It
it said
sounded
something
earlier,
different.
about
Yeah,
5-10 minutes ago,
yeah.
like you were saying you have some kind of Jewish or Hebrew source
Yeah,
that backed you up.
yeah.
You then found a Jewish translation and it didn't back you up. So what was your source?
The source was me to see like if both of them have been corrupted like Isaiah.
I mean, not a Jewish source, it's your Muslim.
Oh, sorry,
Sound-
stop.
It's within the Quran.
No,
I'd have to say it's within the Quran. Show me in the Quran.
What
it says
Christians,
it.
what Christians
Show
have done
me
with
the Quran
Emmanuel,
about
like
that.
say Emmanuel, yeah.
Will you show you
Go
that?
to the Quran and show me about that.
Because one second, Hassan.
Yeah, go on.
No, I wasn't not going to the Quran yet. But we're saying, looking at this verse, you
Yeah.
said you had a Jewish source.
I want to know.
supported what you were
Yeah.
saying.
We then thought you were Jewish.
Exactly. And then it showed it was exactly the same.
No, yeah. Basically, because we know like what's happening with what Christians have done with the Old Testament, like we say, for example, of Emmanuel being Jesus when Emmanuel is Emmanuel.
preserved.
No,
It's
you
preserved.
want to No, I'm just saying.
Word for word,
I'm
word for
I'm
word.
just saying. I wanted to see what your version of it, and I wanted to see the Jewish version.
And we looked at the
of it.
Jewish version.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Exactly the same.
that's what I wanted to make sure. Okay,
So
that-
then now we come back to this,
Yeah.
looking at this verse,
Yeah.
speaking about the new
Yeah,
covenant.
and now, yeah.
So then how
and
do
now,
we read that into what you were saying before?
Now I know, yeah. When I read this, yeah, and it'll say like when it talks about only with Israel, that's where the corruption is. Because in the Quran is not denying. Listen, in the Quran, if Muhammad peace be upon him was a liar, he wouldn't say these prophets were from Israel. And the Israelites are always reminded of the covenant God made with them to be true with them. Yeah?
we
In the
have-
Quran, yeah.
Then we have that problem again. I don't see your source as authoritative if you're bringing the Quran. So let's try and look at the historical evidence in support of your viewpoint for this verse.
I'm saying,
not the Quran, because I'm not seeing that as authoritative.
I'm saying, according to Jesus, yeah, he knew Muhammad peace be upon him was coming. According to Jews,
What's to do with what we're saying now?
according to the Jews, they want to cut off that right? The new song.
Wait, should we go to Isaiah 42?
I don't know. I just
Go on.
Okay, so we just Isaiah 42.
Well, you have to understand the Bible is corrupted, yeah? Systematically.
Your
When?
opinion. What's your opinion?
Who, when, and how?
By the high priest, by the Jews, by the high priest.
What's your evidence? Show me evidence. Show me a different version from the 1st or 6th century.
Islam is here, and the inhabitants of Qadr, there's a new song from the inhabitants of Qadr.
When Muslims lose a debate, we go circle.
It's like saying God's the all-knowing in 5th chapter of Revelations, but then there was no one could be found in heaven or earth to open the book of life.
That's Isaiah 42, yeah? Yeah, Isaiah 42.
Circular reasoning. That's the only they can say to be corrupted. That's the only way out.
Coming from a man that's inside a cave, right, and got the devil spoke to him.